Hey everyone, it's FLAK. We're probably still a couple of weeks away from the official reveal trailer for the next Battlefield game, so, well, I think it's time to take stock of some expectations. It's no secret Battlefield 6, or whatever it's going to be called, might be the make or break game for the franchise. Personally, I'm hoping for the absolute best. I'm forever the optimist, but there are 10 things I'd really like to see from the reveal trailer, and a couple of things I absolutely don't. And that's the point of today's video. So, first up, the trailer really needs to sell the setting. When we look back at where DICE failed with Battlefield 5's reveal, the trailer created more questions than it answered. Many players wondered if the game was actually set in World War II or if it was some kind of alternate reality timeline. Not exactly the kind of chatter that you want to create with a reveal. If there's an element of mystery or something to pique the interest of fans, great, but you don't necessarily want to confuse them. Second, I'd really like to see a clear direction for the trailer. The tone of the Battlefield 5 trailer, that was all over the place, ranging from serious to humorous to realistic to completely over the top. So, just pick one. The trailer for Battlefield 1 was dynamite from start to finish because it had a clear focus, a clear vision. It showcased the scope and brutality of fighting synonymous with World War I. Third, the trailer for Battlefield 6 needs to set the stage properly. Regardless of era, devs need to make the game world seem believable. A move back to the gritty, grimy Battlefield games of the past, I think, would be a welcome change. After Battlefield 5's reveal, fans will no doubt be looking for boots-on-the-ground realism. And if the game is modern, we just need a little bit of narrative to provide motivation and context to justify the conflict. That wasn't really a problem with games set in World War I and World War II because, well, it's obvious who the bad guys are and why, but for a fictional conflict, I'd expect to see something, however small, outlining why we're fighting. Fourth, DICE and EA need to showcase a wide range of locations. Battlefield 5's trailer showcased a single map. It was one of the reasons, in my opinion, that the trailer flopped. The trailer from Battlefield 6 should give us a look at many maps. The reason for this, twofold. Number one, to showcase a wide variety of locations, and number two, perhaps more importantly, to illustrate to fans on the fence that developers have a complete product. Battlefield 5's launch offerings were lean, and so is the game's live service content. The reveal trailer needs to show Battlefield 6 as a fleshed-out game right out of the gate. Fifth, the trailer needs to showcase the wide variety of combat that we associate with Battlefield. DICE and EA have done a good job in the past of doing this. They really love this "there's always a bigger fish" kind of approach. We saw this done for a number of reveal trailers, including Battlefield Bad Company 2, where, every character is killed off by someone else who is in turn also killed off, and that goes on and on. 6. Developers need to showcase the scope of the game and what makes Battlefield special. With the expected jump to 128 players, Battlefield needs to lean hard on what makes it different from competitors like Call of Duty. Showcase those massive, sprawling battles. Call of Duty has a really solid position in the market right now. Battlefield needs to up the ante here. Similarly, devs should focus on destruction. Many games have been closing the player count gap, but Battlefield retains the crown for destructibility. Put that at the forefront, especially if there's some kind of upgrade to the Frostbite engine. We saw some great teases last year with what looks like some kind of procedural destruction. DICE, I know, has been hard at work on this, and the time has come to tout their progress. For number 8, depending on how the devs structure the game reveal, I do think that it'd be a good opportunity to showcase some other kind of tease, right? The last couple of Battlefield games did a good job piquing interest for subsequent trailers. Now, DICE and EA didn't do this for the reveal trailers, but did sneak in a teaser or two on the tail end of later trailers. Developers really need to knock things out of the park here at reveal, so Personally, I don't think anything's off the table. It's entirely possible, for example, that we see that rumored Battle Royale mode teased at the reveal. Ninth, real simple here, the trailer needs music. And no, I'm not suggesting we hear Jay-Z's 99 Problems again. Actually, scratch that, I am. But Battlefield 5's reveal trailer lacked a soundtrack, and it failed to really get fans pumped about the game. Most of the time, DICE has some great picks for music. Just avoid Rihanna this time. Lastly, I would really love to see some details. I know that you guys know I live for these sorts of things with trailer breakdowns, but honestly, it reveals a ton of information about a game bubbling below the surface. For example, this kind of stuff can reveal information about weapon or vehicle customization, as well as locations and factions. I just really love digging into that. That being said, there are a couple of things that I don't want to see in the reveal trailer, aside from prosthetic arms. One of those is pandering. Whether or not it bothers you is irrelevant. We saw what happened with Battlefield 5's trailer and the way people with agendas on both sides picked it apart to the point nobody wanted anything to do with the game. Regardless of who's right or wrong, I just want to play a video game. I play games to escape this kind of tedious stuff. So, an important reminder to EA on this: no matter what you do, you're going to be under a microscope, so maybe try to avoid some of the conflict there. Stick to showcasing the game, setting, weapons, vehicles, etc. I don't want to see anything having to do with player customization. In fact, Battlefield 5's reveal really looked like it was trying to sell skins rather than Battlefield, and I think that was a big part of the problem. You can showcase those elements further down the road, but the reveal, not the time for me. Another thing DICE needs to avoid is confusion over what's gameplay and what isn't, right? Remember, crash landings, soldier dragging, those are just the most recent examples. Part of the community expected these things to be in-game, and honestly, they still remain bitter that they didn't get them. With all these things said, I caution DICE and EA to remember that with modern games, you've got one shot to make a good impression. If you don't wow fans at that first trailer, honestly, they're not going to watch the second, and that's the hard truth. Previously, an EA executive spoke about Battlefield 6 being a love letter to fans, and I just have one thing to say to that. Don't talk about it, show me. Show me in that reveal trailer. Let me know what your expectations are for the Battlefield 6 reveal. Is there anything you would like to see, or anything that you would not like to see? Tell me down below in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like. If not, a dislike. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, tap the bell to get updates on all the latest Battlefield news. If you want to support the channel, share this video. Always appreciate it. And as always, thanks for watching.